Phones, and I'm gonna go live on the one that's under my name, Carol Revels Quinton. I was just live on there, but I ended up hopping on a live with a couple of guys. One was in Sudan, and the other one is in Virginia too. But on there, but I ended up hopping on a live with a couple of guys. One was in Sudan, and the other one is in Virginia too. But he's in the community guidelines yet again. So whoever's really behind this app now is doing a lot. They doing too much, really. And there was a lady that was on earlier. Let me put you on this little stand. There was a lady on earlier that I was watching, and she was talking about that. What's happening is that TikTok is trying to not let people monetize the way they were in the past. Now, I don't know why they're doing it. I'm guessing. I really can't understand that because I don't know. Because these apps make a goo gobs of moolah. I mean, they make goo gobs of it, right? So, hey, y'all, hey, take your finger, please, tap right where my forehead is. That will send this live out to more people. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave that alone, too, because I don't know if that's one of the things that they're saying. It likes. Okay, so they're just doing a whole. They're just doing too much, getting in the way. Okay, because like me, I'm on here. I'm trying to help people to realize that they don't have to be broke, busted, and disgusted. That they can earn an income online. That they can get on this digital marketing journey, and that you can have a better life. Right? You don't have to just settle for whatever crumbs are being thrown out there, right? Some people have great jobs, some people love their jobs, some people hate their jobs. I'm not here to argue about all that stuff. I'm just here to say that I don't like these changes. I don't like the fact that for absolutely no reason, I kid you not, that you would take take down my two videos and then say that it was because I violated community guidelines, which I didn't violate. Now, before I would be able to just say, hey, this doesn't violate the community guidelines, and they would go, somebody, whoever, the bots, whatever, however this thing works, somebody would go and look at it and come back and say, you know what, you're right, that doesn't violate the guidelines, and restore my videos, right? But no, not yesterday and not today. And then they gave me a violation like a few days ago, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not playing with TikTok out here in these streets. I am trying to just get to this bag, you guys. And I'm trying to help other people do the same thing. I'm trying to help other people get to the bag, right? If you don't know what that means, that just means earn an income online. That's all it means. It means using these social media platforms to monetize and to make some income. Maybe you leave your job, maybe you stay at your job, maybe you have your own business, whatever. So again, if you don't know, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur, mama six, and I'm a world traveler, and I'm out here trying to free the people. So if you want to be free for whatever you feel like is keeping you stuck, let me know. If you're not following me, go ahead and follow me. I will follow you back. Tap on the screen where my forehead is. That will help send this live out to more people. And that's my goal here, right? Is I just want to help more people. So I want to just tell you guys really quickly, like, with these community guidelines, y'all got to be safe out here, right? Especially if you're creators, because if it's true that they're not trying to monetize people like they were, which again, I don't know why they wouldn't be, but if that's true, let's just say it is true, then you got to be extra cautious about what you're doing, right? I mean, I'm always weary of the people that are actually running SC Rhymes with Hams, and the people that are actually doing the F rods, right? Because hey, we know everybody on here is not legit. It's not everybody is the best person in the whole wide world. So you do have to be careful, but it really kind of makes me mad. I'm not going to say what it really does, but it really makes me mad that they are out here just willy-nilly making up stuff that people are doing when they're not even doing it. So let me give y'all some shout outs. Hey, Side Hustle Dad. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Beverly. Dammy. Michelle. Ali. Or Ali. Dr. 22. Bluey, Charlene, Eva, Mamo, Sarita. Hey, again, if you're not following me, follow me. Take your finger tap on the screen. That will help send this live out to more people. So let me tell y'all a few of the things that I found out that they're doing for people saying they're have violated community guidelines. Okay. If you are trying to get people by by having videos up that are like sensational, like let's say somebody was removed from this world and you're trying to use that to get followers, or I don't even know, because I would hate to say that even people that are doing stuff to raise awareness. Hey, Lady Shay, how are you? Even people that are showing things to raise awareness, like, y'all got to be careful, because if you're showing something like where somebody was like, removed from this world, and you might want to bring awareness to it, they are trying to penalize people. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure it has to do something in the U.S. with this current administration that, because a lot of these rules are rules that they would instate. They're like, I had a video with, what was it? I had this red dress on, right? I had on a red dress. The collar's like up to here, and it had like a little bit of cleavage. I guess that's what they were saying. They gave me a violation for adult content and what was it called? SE, you know what themes. And I was like, what? Are y'all kidding me? Then I had a lip gloss in my hand, which anybody who knows about digital marketing and stuff knows that is something that's called a visual hook, right? When you have something in your hand, like you might be putting on your lipstick or your makeup or whatever, it's something that catches people's attention, so they pay attention to your video. So I had a lip gloss in my hand, and then they gave me a violation for having substances. And I'm like, okay, so normally you could just go and appeal it, and they'll look at the video, whoever, like I said, I don't know if it's bots or whatever is looking at it. But some kind of way, they go look at it and will come back and say, oh, your appeal was approved because it didn't violate the guidelines. Well, then, y'all, let me tell you what happened. They took away the button. At one point, there's a button that you push to, say you object or you, submit an appeal. They didn't even have that on there. It was like all grayed out. So I don't know if anybody else has had this problem, but if you have, let me know. All right. And then, so that's one tip is just pay attention. Be careful. I really don't like you to eat or drink on here. Well, that kind of makes sense because they don't know exactly what you're eating or drinking. So I usually will have my bottle of water like sitting in front of me in front of the screen, but I don't even have that today because I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not playing with y'all. And then what else is it? Excuse me. What else is it? What else was it? Yeah, so, having anything to eat or drink, no. Using any type of situation that's going on where people are being removed from this planet to get likes and stuff like that, or I don't know, that's a no. Also, definitely it's always a no to like try to steal people's content and stuff like that. That's always a no. So what you could do if you find a video that you like is you could just, watch it a bunch of times and then kind of recreate it in your own words and summarize what that person said. And that will help you also put that same kind of content out without trying to rip people off, because that's what it is. So anyway, All right. All right. All right. All right. So let me see who's on here. Yeah, I'm just trying to give y'all some awareness today. Normally, I'm in here talking about my digital marketing program, which I'm doing the Legacy Builders, which is actually an educational platform where we're teaching you how to learn and earn at the same dang time, right? From your phone, how to market any type of product, business product or service that you may have, and how you're going to get this income online. All right, so let me give y'all some shout outs over here. Hey, Avino. Hey, Chris Brock. Hey, Lori. Hey, Catherine. All right, so I think I gave y'all three, right? Was that three? Number one was don't don't do sensational, don't do like sensational, anything that they consider sensationalized, just don't do it. There's other platforms that you can do it. And I know this is my thing. Like, I just got on TikTok like in September when I started learning how to do the digital marketing. And the reason that I got on TikTok is because my mentor started with a brand new TikTok account from zero, and she was able to make $1 million in 17 months. And y'all know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get violated here, but she was able to make $1 million in 17 months just using TikTok. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, I need to be on TikTok. So she also encouraged us to start a brand new TikTok account from scratch. I had an old one that I didn't ever really use, but I had a couple of things on there. But so anyway, I started this brand new account. So however many followers I have now is what I've gotten since like October. I really kind of got deep into it in January because I was in Puerto Rico for 3 months with my daughter. She's over there in law school. And she just texted me earlier that she's officially finished with her second year of law school today. So yay! Good job, Katie. I'm so proud of her. Let me give her an applause because I learned how to do this, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all over here on my Kara Revel's Crittenton how to do this. So right here it says enhance, right? Okay, so down here, if you're live, you're just going to see right here somewhere it says enhance. You're going to hit enhance. It's like a little pencil. So then you see you have effects. Let me put my glasses on. Let me put my glasses on. Enhance, effects, stickers, voice effects, and here it says sound effects. So you're going to click on sound effects, and we're going to give a round of applause to my daughter, Katie. Well, let's do it again. Oh, that's the clap. Hold on. Let's give her some applause. We're going to give her some applause. Ready? Yay, Katie! So, yeah. So this is simple. So anyway, that's why I started with a brand new TikTok account. You're using the who? I don't know what it said. It said you're using the mature features. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm not worrying about that. I'm just over here telling you guys how you can get to this bag, right? So here's what I discovered when they gave me these strikes. I'm like, okay, are y'all kidding me? So I have 2 now on my Team Pay Daily account. I'm not trying to get any more. So unfortunately, as much as I love posting content over there, here's my new strategy. Y'all ready for it? Are you ready for this? Okay. Here's my new strategy for my Team Pay Daily. And hopefully I will still be able to post things on my Kara Revel's Crittenton. So let me see. I know there's a way for me. See, I'm just learning. Here's what I'm doing now is I'm just learning and earning. As I'm learning things, I'm just showing you how to do what I'm learning. All right, so somewhere around here I can put here I can put a comment. So let me go here. So I'm going to put a comment because on my Team Pay Daily, it doesn't have my name. So here's my name. Kara Revel's Crittenton. And by the way, y'all, if you're new, if you're just joining me, go follow me. I'll follow you. Tap on the screen. That will help send this live out to more people. And then you're going to see where I have my name. There's a bunch of pink hearts. Okay, so that's me right there where you see the pink hearts. That's me. All right. On my Caravel's Quentin, obviously that's who I am. My name is there. So I'm gonna go and see if I can find over here. This phone over here is a little different. So I'm gonna see if I can, let me see, swipe left if I can find the same features. And I'm gonna put my other account in the chat on this page, which is my Team Pay Daily. All right, so I'm talking about digital marketing. I'm talking about how to get to this bag online, and I need to go and set my goals. So my live goal is the let's see, promote your goal. Yeah, right there. So my live goal up there, you'll see the roses, and on my Team Pay Daily, you'll see I have what is that thing? What is that? A heart me. So give me your daily heart me, you guys. I would love to get the daily heart me's. So the daily heart me's, when what that is give y'all a tip, give y'all some tips, right? So the daily heart me is, I'm gonna put my goal is gonna be 3. So we get 3 people that give me the daily heart me. Let's see, set heart me as a goal. Yeah, that's the goal. I just said that. Confirm it. Okay, let's see if it changed it. I don't know. I'm new to this, but I'm not new to making money. I'm not new to learning how to get it back, right? I created a highly successful business offline. I actually started that thing in my bedroom, turned it into a multi-million-dollar corporation. And there you have my name. You can Google me. You can look up all the deets and you'll see that I'm a real person. I'm out here and I'm just learning how to make income online, right? Because listen, the world is going digital. Not come online, right? Because listen, the world is going digital. It's 2025. If you're not making income from your phone, what are you even doing? Why? Can somebody tell me why, if you're not making income from your phone right now, how come you're not making income from your phone right now? Is it that you just don't know how? Did you not know that was possible? And I'm not being funny because I know different people know different things, right? We're all from different walks of life. So maybe some people knew it, or maybe you know that people are doing it. You just didn't know how they were doing it, or you don't know if what they're doing is a SCAM. So, you're kind of skeptical. Now, for me, I was never skeptical about whether or not people were making income online. That was not my deal. I was not skeptical because I knew that all of these things are out here, right? I knew, let me see, enhance, where am I going? Let me see. Okay, wait. First of all, let me see if I can leave a comment on, okay, here I'm going to put it in the comments on my Caravel's Crittenton. I'm going to put my other page here, and you're going to see a bunch of these little birthday cake looking things. And I'm going to put the name of my other page is Team Pay Daily, okay? That's the name of my other page that's here on TikTok. But anywho, like I said, y'all, there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes happening on TikTok. There's a lot of changes happening in the world. If you're in the U.S., let me tell you, whether you love these changes or hate these changes, it don't really matter because they're happening and we don't control the U.S. government. And when I started off, I was talking about all these community guidelines changes that are happening on TikTok. And I would say, if people are doing those things that they don't have any business doing, yeah, absolutely. They should be getting strikes and warnings and stuff. But we're out here getting strikes and warnings for things that we're not even doing. I mean, no substances I don't use any type of substances. So none of that has ever been on my page. I don't do any mature or actual things on my page. Look at my page. Look at my post. You'll see none of that is on there, right? Yet I have gotten 2 strikes on my Team Pay Daily page and 1 strike on my Caravel's Crittenton page. Now, here's the other thing is those strikes are supposed to come off. Like one of the ones I got on my Team Pay Daily, I had to do this little training. Supposedly after 14 days, they come off. On my Cara Ravel's Crittenton, when I got the strike, I didn't even know that I had it. And so when I saw it, because that was the page I had a long time ago that I don't use quite as often. So when I went and I was like, wait a minute, what the heck is this? It was past the time when they let you appeal. Then check this out. I told y'all they took away the appeal button. It was all grayed out. I couldn't even click on it to appeal it. Whoever I invited, I'm sorry I didn't mean to invite you. I just was tapping on the screen. And so y'all go ahead and tap on the screen, send this live out to more people. And I just want you to be careful out here in these TikTok streets. If you're not following me, follow me. I will follow you as long as you're not a spammer, scammer, sugar daddy. Also, go ahead and hit the link in my bio, depending on where you are, hit the link in my bio. So what you're going to do is where you see my face, tap on that 2 times. That's going to take you to my bio. And I'm going to see if I can, if it'll let me, okay. So I'm going to show y'all how to do it right here. You're going to hit this where my face is and tap on there. And it's going to show you my bio. And when it shows you my bio, you're going to click on that. You're going to tap. You're going to go to my, I can't do it because I'm on my phone. But you're going to go on my bio. You click there, and it's going to take you to my website, Team Pay Daily. Now, what's going to happen is TikTok is going to give you this spooky warning. Oh, you're going to an external link like it's something scary. No, it's not. It's just taking you to my website, and you're going to find out all the information. It's going to do all the telling and selling and all of that over there. So let me see. Let me put on my glasses because this other phone is a lot smaller. The screen is a lot smaller than this phone. So this is my one phone. And let me see if I can do the same thing so I can show you guys over here on my Team Pay Daily. Okay, I can. All right, so here we go. So you're going to go right here. Sorry about this screen. It's all cracked up. This is why this is the indoor phone. You're going to click where you see. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me put that stationary, and then I can show you better. So where my face is, up here on, you're going to see it up here at the top where it says Team Pay Daily. You're going to double tap on my Team Pay Daily. You're going to double tap on my face. You're going to double tap on my face. Let me see. And it's going to show you, it's going to open up right here to my profile. When you get to my profile, you're going to click on there. And it's going to take you off to my website. And on my website, you're going to put in your information. You're going to watch a real quick email from my mentor, Michelle. And I told y'all that she made 17 M's. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Rhymes with skillions. She made 17 M's. I'm sorry, she made 1 M in 17 months just using TikTok. So, I mean, it's really awesome. Let's see. Edit your subscription goal. No, I don't want to do that. I'm telling you, just because of all of the stuff that's going on and these changes that they're making, I'm like kind of leery about doing a whole lot. So I'm not going to be posting as much on my actual page. You're going to see a lot more in my stories. And also, and they're pushing out that AI thing. So if you guys haven't used that AI feature in your stories, go ahead and use it. It's actually pretty cool because all you got to do is you're taking your own pictures, and then they give you prompts. Whoever I invited, sorry, I didn't mean to invite you. So, oops. Hello. I didn't mean to invite you. That was an accident, my friend. How are you, though?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Awesome. Okay, so I just closed that live because I don't know how to get rid of these people. Come on, go away, go away, go away. All right, so let's go back to my live. All right, y'all. We're back on my Team Pay Daily. So sorry if you were here. I accidentally invited someone. I didn't mean to do that, and I don't really know how to get out of or how to close them out. So I just didn't want to even do that. So I just closed out the whole app, and then we're starting over. All right. So anywho, what was I talking about? Oh my gosh, the whole TikTok thing. All right, so y'all be careful out here in these TikTok streets. Oh, so you're gonna click one day, you're gonna tap where my head is, you're gonna tap that, it's gonna open up onto my bio. You're going to click there, and it's going to take you to an external link. That external link is then going to take you to my website. You're going to watch a short 5-minute video from my mentor, Michelle. She's the one that made the one M's, right, on here on TikTok in 17 months. And she's going to give you a little brief overview of how the program works. And then you're going to put in your information, and that's how you and I are going to get connected. Well, you're going to already have your information. That's how we're going to get connected. Because I'm over the DMs on TikTok. I'm just over it. There are so many rhymes with rake. I mean, you got to be real careful about everything you say on this platform, because it's run by bots. There's no real people, I don't think. I don't know if anybody, real humans, really work at TikTok anymore. I guess they do, but 98% of this stuff, I believe, is just bots just making random decisions about stuff, and they have no idea what they're even seeing or commenting or saying violated this or that. I don't think they know, because if they knew, they would be like, wait a minute, a lip gloss is not a substance, and having a dress on up to the Gazzarelli all the way up here is not violating anything. So anyway, y'all just be careful out here, like I said. And their appeals process, I don't even think they're really looking at the appeals anymore. I think they're just saying, nope, violates the appeals. And they're just keeping going. See, I'm going to give y'all a side note, because I do credit repair. And so also, and that's something that they do. This is a little free tip for y'all. It really doesn't have anything to do with what I'm doing right now with this. But if you do want to learn how to fix your own credit, or help other people fix their credit, or even have your own credit repair thing, or just market it and make income from doing the credit repair, I can help you with that too. I got an awesome program that does that. And so, but anyway, this is a side note for y'all. But this is the same thing they do when you file a dispute or something with your credit. 9 times out of 10, no human being looks at that. No human being looks at that. They put it through a computer, and the computer just comes back and says, yeah, and then they send it to whoever the company is, and the company says, yeah, this is that they owe it, whatever. No. The next thing you do is you send out another set of letters called a validation letter, right? Verify the debt. What person looked at this, got all the information, and found out that, yes, you owed this thing, or whatever the case is? Guess what? 99% of the time, no human looked at it. It's all just computer generated generic stuff that's not even true, and they're messing people up in a lot of ways. So I can help you with that. It's really simple once you know how to do it. So if that's something you're interested, if you're interested in getting help with your credit, just put credit in the comments, and I will message you, or go to any of my videos and put credit. I'm going to actually pin a video about the credit repair to the top of my page. So if that's something you're interested in, then you can just put credit, and I'll get you the details, okay? But I'm not talking about that right now, even though that's another way to make income. Like, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, right? Now, when I created my company offline with the X, like I said, I was able to start that from home in my bedroom, and we turned that into a multi-mil corporation. You can look it up online. My name is Kara Reveals Crittenton, so look me up. You'll see it. You'll find it. Anyway, so that was way harder than what I'm doing now. And the other thing about that was, there's only so many people I could help. Now, I'm actually going to be making a video, a piece of content while I'm on here, because I'm going to have this phone sorted towards the screen, and I'm just going to scroll. And later, I'm going to use this to make a video with me working from my phone, right? So, oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Hey, Will. Hey, Blue. Hey, Sarita. Hey, Deanna. Hey, Ken. Hey, Lady. Hey, Donald. Hey, George. Hey, Guero. Hey, RM. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. Do me a favor. Let me know where you're coming in from, right? Okay, so far through this room, a whole bunch of people have passed in and out, which is cool. Hey, Princess. So I'm going to do the same thing that I just did with this phone. I'm going to do it with my other phone, because y'all going to see this later. Let me see. I don't want I want the background to be different. So let me move over here. And I'm just going to be doing the same thing. I'm just going to scroll. I'm going to have this phone. Wait, is that what I want to do? Hold on. I know what I want to do. I want to flip. Telling you, you don't know how to do, you don't have to know how to do this to do this. You just do it. And you just learn the same way I'm learning. So let me flip my camera around so that this, okay. So now I'm going to be looking like I'm doing a faceless video because I have my phone covering most of my face, right? Yeah, okay. So the people wouldn't be able to see me. They would just see the words going down the screen talking about how to do a faceless content, all right? Anyway, so back to the original conversation. Hey, y'all, hey, if you don't know, my name is Kara. I am a mama six. I'm a world traveler. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I am on this journey to make money online, to make an income online, to make six figures from my phone this year, and to help 100 other people do the same thing. I'm not kidding, y'all. I am so serious. Go hit the link in my bio. Put in your information. Let's get connected. Let me show you how it's done. I'm being mentored by 6 and 7 and even 8-figure earners, you guys. Not kidding around here. We're not playing games. So let me tell you who this is for, right? This is for people that are like sick and tired of being sick and tired. People that are ready to make a change. People that are ready to level up their lives and to do some big things and not have to be, on the struggle bus and all of that kind of stuff. This is who this is for. So if that's not you, if you're fine with where you are, cool. Also, for people that just want to do what I did, right? Like I said, I'm a mom of 6. I wanted to have more money, more time, and more freedom to spend with my babies. And now I'm going to be a grandma. My daughter and my son-in-law are having my first grandchild. I'm so excited, because I was like, this is going to be interesting. Plus, I told all my kids, give me enough time where I can have some Disney World money, take these kids on some trips and stuff like that. And so I'm excited. I'm an empty nester, so all of my babies are grown-ups. Oh, I sent somebody else an invite. I got to figure out how to uninvite people. I think I'm funny. I don't know if anybody else thinks I'm funny, but I think I'm funny. But anyway, so I'm going to hop off here. Just wanted to tell you guys about these new community guidelines. I got to be careful. They are just giving people violations left and right for literally nothing. Hey, CJ1, thank you. Thank you for the heart me. Yay! Thank you. I appreciate that. Yay. Thank you for being in my fan club. So, y'all go ahead, tap on the screen. Like I said, this will send this live out to more people. And let the TikTok gods know that we have something good going on here. My whole goal is just to help myself and to help other people, right? So I've been like that since I was a kid. I don't know. Thank you for sharing my live. See, Julian, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And let me tell you guys something that when I joined this community, which I'm doing the Legacy Builders program, I love it, awesome program. There's other programs out there. I'm not saying that it's the best, but it's the best. It's the best one that I know of. So I love it. It's simple, step by step. Your hand is being held. You're learning from 6 and 7 and 8-figure earners, you guys. So these are people that figured it out, and now they're helping other people figure it out. And because this is not MLM or network marketing, there's no uplines, there's no downlines. You don't have to recruit people. There's no chasing friends and family. So if you've ever done any of those kind of things, you probably know what it took to earn that little commission, right? Maybe you got 25% or whatever commission you got. This is 100% profit. So we're not doing commissions because this is your thing. This is your business. And you are the one that gets to call the shots, right? But here's the best part of it. It's a done for you program. So you don't have to go out here and create this whole program and build websites and all this other stuff. No, it's already done for you. So that's awesome because guess what? most of the time when you're into making money online, digital marketing, affiliate, things like that, you've got to create your own product or course or something like that. Unless you're doing this thing called affiliate marketing, which is where somebody else has created the product. Could be an ebook, it could be a course, it could be like the physical product, t-shirts, whatever. And they pay you a percentage to market it. Like, for instance, the credit repair that I was talking about earlier. On the credit repair program I have, there's different ways to do it, right? You can just share it and basically get a referral fee. Every time somebody signs up, you get $40. And so then every time they pay, that's a recurring income. So every time they pay that month, you also get another $40, right? So you get that program. It costs $40 to join, or 40 something. Anyway, and you get 100% of that commission, but it's an affiliate program. So there's different ways you can do it. What I did with it when I joined it, I went through all the training. I learned how to do the credit repair because I was actually trying to fix my own credit, because when I got my divorce, I walked away from this company that I built and all the things that I built, and the work that I did and things like that with my mama, my 6 kids, and my sanity. And guess what? I don't regret it. I never looked back. I never looked back. I said the other day, I never shed one tear over the ex. Not one. I never shed a tear over the ex. I did shed tears about the fact that, I had to go through a divorce, because who wants to do that? I shed tears about my kids, because you want your family to be intact, right? I mean, I think the ideal for most of us when we think about having a family and when you think about getting married is you plan to be with that person forever, right? You want your kids to grow up in that cool nuclear 2-parent household. And I'm fortunate that by the time I rolled out, my kids were teens and preteens, so that they had most of their upbringing in that 2-parent household. And so, but there was just a lot of things that were done that were just like, I'm telling you. You know how they say the truths I know about you don't compare to the lies that you told about me? It's that kind of a thing. But I just walked away because I'm like, you know what? I can't do this. It was toxic for me. Now, it's different strokes for different folks. Folks, like, somebody else might like it. I didn't. That's why I left. And so this business has allowed me to connect with so many people that have similar experiences. So maybe for you, it wasn't like a divorce or a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Maybe you walked away from a job. Maybe you got fired. Maybe you got sick. Maybe you have some kind of family thing. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad and you just wanted to celebrate. Okay, let's add a sticker. All right, so we are celebrating C. Julian. Thank you, my friend, for all the support. I appreciate it. You guys, I have a goal up there. I got roses and I have the daily heart me's. So I would appreciate it if you could help me with that goal, and also take your finger tap on the screen. That helps send this live out to more people. And I don't want to co-host. I don't know what I'm doing that I keep adding co-hosts, but no, I don't want to do that. All right. So anyway, I walked away from that marriage with my mama, my 6 kids, and my sanity, and I never looked back. I never regretted the decision to walk away. But I had to start over, and it was scary. And it was just a lot, right? Because it's one thing when you're like, let's say you're on your own. It's just you, and the only person you have to look out for is you. But in my case, it was all these other people, right? And it wasn't like I had just 1 or 2 kids. I mean, there was six kids. And not only did the dissolution of that union create all types of stress and things for me personally, but also for my kids. But here's the thing that I knew. I knew that staying there wasn't going to make the situation any better. Because it takes 2 people to want things to get better, right? And if you're the only person that's trying to make things get better or improve or whatever, then it's never gonna work. So anyway, I'm happy now. I was happy when I walked away, but I had to start over. It was scary. I went to bed a lot of nights and I didn't eat because after I fed the kids, there was nothing left to eat, right? And they be like, Mommy, aren't you hungry? I'm like, no, I'm good. I ate earlier. Maybe I ate a little something earlier, or maybe I didn't. But guess what? It didn't matter because I was happy that they ate. I was flat, but I was scared a lot of nights. I know what it's like to cry yourself to sleep. I know what it's like to be the mom that's crying in the shower. I always, when my kids were little, I got to be the yes mom, right? I know there's a lot of people that have that thing and they want to be the yes mom. I was fortunate to be the yes mom for my kids for so many years. I never had to tell them no about anything because of finances. I never had to tell them no about things because of finances. But then when life kind of went whoop, 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 wham, bam, bam, it was like, oh crap, well, can we do this? No. Can I go here? No. And you excuse me, if you're a mom or dad, you don't want to have to make up excuses to your kids why they can't do this thing or that thing. Let me grab some water, y'all. You don't want to have to make up excuses to your kids why they can't do stuff, right? And here's the thing. I know some of y'all, I know a lot of times you really cannot afford something. Hold on, let me get some water. I know sometimes you really can't afford things in your mind. Or you say, but don't tell your kids we can't afford it. That's not, trust and believe. I got 6 kids. They're all grown-ups now, right? Like I said, I was fortunate in the way I was able to care for my kids when they were younger, right? So when I walked away from that toxic situation, it was more or less like, I can't care for your emotional toll with this thing. And it was an emotional toll that never had to be taken. Divorce is bad enough, right? But then when you start trying to kind of pit people against each other, we're going to just go outside for a little bit. When, you have somebody who's trying to pit your kids, just do things to make the situation worse. Especially, like I said, if you're a mom or a dad, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because you don't want the schoolyard bully picking on your dang kids, let alone somebody who's supposed to be concerned with their best interest. So anyway, I don't want to go too deep in the woods with that because I don't deal with that person at all anymore. I don't have a reason to deal with them, so I don't. Yay! So I don't know how I got on that. I'm just trying to let y'all know that real life happens to all of us. It happens to everybody. I've had those days where was crying in the shower because I didn't want my kids to see me crying. I think when I look back, it's probably I should have let them see me cry more sometimes because I think they had this idea that I was kind of this superwoman that didn't that nothing bothered me, and a lot of people think that nothing bothers me, but stuff does bother me. I'm just a real analytical thinker, so my mind never goes to oh my gosh, woe is me. I mean, not like I've never had those moments, but my mind usually goes to, okay, here's the problem, and how do I solve it? So that's how I ended up in this digital marketing journey as well. I had a problem, right? This is after, the whole situation with the ex, blah, 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 blah. Moved on with my life, started other ventures and things like that. And I had a product that I was trying to market. It's actually a weight loss product. So me and my partner were trying to market this product. And we hired somebody to help us. And he was a great guy. He was just in over his head. And he just was not getting the job done. So I'm like, I know there's a way. I got to figure this out. I know there's a way that we can do this online. I had done some little social media stuff before, but not digital marketing, right? And so I was like, okay, I know the rules of the game have changed drastically. So I had to go back and I'm like, I don't want to learn all this stuff all over. So I found this one product and let me tell y'all something. First of all, I paid $500 for it. I got into it. I was doing it for a couple of weeks. When I get to that thing where it's the freaking upsell, oh my God, do y'all know about these upsells? Right, when you got one product and then they're trying to tell you to buy this other thing too, and you're like, I don't want to buy anything else. So anyway, the secret sauce, right, was really $5K, right? 5,000, y'all. And I was like, I'm not paying that. I'm so over this. I'm done with that. I'm sitting here learning how to make sales funnels and all this other stuff. And if you don't know what that is, the good news is you don't have to do any of that inside of my program. I tell y'all, it would be quiet out here if I didn't just come outside. Anyway, so all of that is done for you. This is a done for you program. The number one thing you got to do is today how you going to get your ducats. Okay, let me see if there's some comments in here. I'm gonna hop off, but anyway, I just wanted to give y'all those community guidelines. I just felt a little chit chatty, and let me see. Do I have any comments that I need to respond to? No, I do not. All right, so that's cool. But anyway, again, if you're not following me, follow me. I will follow you back. Long as you're not a spammer, scammer, or sugar daddy. The other thing is I am going to not do as much content on my page just because of this whole, they keep violating everything. So what I'm going to be doing is going live more and also sharing in my stories. So that's where you'll be able to find me. Also, what was the other thing I was talking about? I was talking about, I'm not going to be responding to DMs anymore like that. Nope. There's just too many. I have two different pages here, right? My Cara Ravel Scritton and my Team Pay Daily. And I have got to have between those two accounts at least 300 bogus people in there, or people that just don't know how to market the right way, and they're like, how's your crypto journey? I don't do freaking crypto. Let me tell y'all something. I will never DM you first. The only time you will get a DM from me first is if I'm sharing a live, or what else? I'll be sharing a live, or I will that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only time you're going to get a DM from me. And then it would be somebody who I'm already friends with on the app. And so you're never going to get a DM from me. If somebody DMs you and they say they're Team Pay Daily, my Team Pay Daily is just Team Pay Daily. No special characters, no numbers, nothing, none of that. Because there's already two fake accounts. One has a 0 behind it, and I think the other one has an underscore. Because that's what they do. They take your name, right, and then they put some other letters or spaces or dots or whatever to fool people. They've even stolen my pictures and my videos and put them up on that page like they're me. But here's the thing that they can't do. They haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure they will soon, especially with AI. They haven't figured out how to go live. So when you put your information, if you want to connect with me and get more details and chit chat and all that kind of stuff, put your information in the link in my bio, and that will get us connected, and then we'll be able to talk there. And then if you go ahead and get started today with this program, you are going to get my personal contact information, so you'll be able to talk to me one-on-one and directly, and we'll be able to do some things. And I'm just going to go live more because, like I said, I'm not trying to get banned over here on this app, and I'm going to be focusing more on YT, and y'all know what that is. It rhymes with Murub. I don't know what a Murub is, but it rhymes with that. And it starts with a Y. I'm going to be doing more over there and possibly more on my Facebook. I don't like the whole Zuckerberg situation. Anyway. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off here, and I'll be back live later on. Y'all have a great day. Ciao for now. Thank you for joining me, because I know you could have been doing anything else with your time, but you decided to stay here with me, and I appreciate that. I really do. I'm not just saying. I do joke a lot, but I'm serious about that. Okay, y'all. So let me leave you with this. You can have anything The great Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything in this world that you want as long as you're willing to help enough other people get what they want. All right, y'all.